I am going to spend the rest of this time going back over the old listings that we have already taken a look at. We're just going to go through them one by one, check out if they've gone pending or anything. Maybe I'll have some extra thoughts on what I think about them. There's a chance that I might have already gone to the property. First property that we've got on today's list is this one here at 6708 East 43rd. It is active on 43rd. This thing didn't look like it needed a lot of work or anything. I don't remember anybody hitting me up about it. I never went to it. It does have a pretty big yard. My note on this one is going to be cosmetic. Next we have 4707 Guilford Ave. This is a single family home. I believe this was a flip. It's got a really big yard. It looks like it needs a lot of work, and I don't think it's in a great spot. There's potential for this house to be like in the 300 400s, but given its layout, I don't think it would go for that, and it looks like it needs a lot of work, so I'm not going to go drive out there unless somebody is super interested in it. All right, time for the pain of the stream. I tried to buy this. This is 1257 North Emerson Ave. Let me tell you the story about this one here. This one came on the market. I saw it on its second day on the market, and I immediately knew that this was an absolute steal. This thing could have probably sold for like $185. It is turnkey. It needs a little bit of work in the occupied basement side, but each side is a 2-1. Pretty unique, well maintained, and both sides have full basements. At least in one side, I would finish out and make a third bedroom. I don't remember the exact rents here. I think they're actually on this listing here. One is at $1,050 and the other side is vacant. I think you could have gotten it up to like $1,300, maybe $1,400 if you were to finish out that basement. I personally was going to have my father live in one side and rent out the other side. So the story of this is I went and checked it out, called the agent while I was there. Actually, he called me while I was there. He gave me the rundown of what the offers were looking like and when I needed to get my offer in by. So I took my videos, I went home, and I started calling private money lenders. Unfortunately, I was on the phone with one when he called me back and said that the seller received a cash offer that they could not have refused. So I missed out on this one. I should have just brought a buyer to it because they wouldn't have had to mess with their funding and everything. They would have already had that in order, and they could have bought a great cash flowing property. The moral of the story is here, if you're not ready to buy, don't try to make it happen, especially if you're an agent. Just let somebody else buy it and take the commission. Build a relationship instead. I got greedy on this one, but I really wanted my first investment property. This one just snuck by me. I'll keep an eye on it, though. If it falls out of pending, I'll bring a buyer to it. I'm not going to mess with the private money, though. 960 North Ewing Street. I don't remember this one very well. I don't think I was super ecstatic about it. I think it really just needs a new floor, new kitchen. I don't remember what I thought the ARV was on it. That's also something I need to start tracking as well as we do this stream. Looks like you probably need 35 to 40K in work on it. Not sure what the ARV is on it, but looks like an okay spot. It's still active. Keep an eye on it. 8863 Roby Drive. Next. Wow, this one went pending. I did not go buy this place. I do remember this one. I think this one was underpriced on the market, and I should have gone out and looked at it. I really want to know what was going on with that room. Anyway, there's another one that we looked at, and look, 4 days on the market, and it's pending. If you want to know where the place to be is to see the good deals, it's here on the Pulse. This one was out in Brownsburg. I thought it was a little cheap. I didn't think it was a great investment property, but for somebody looking to move out to Brownsburg, I think this would be a great move. 2602 Brookside Ave. I think this one went pending, no? No, it's still there. I thought that this one had good potential. For like maybe a midterm rental. I think it's a little bit outside of the range, but the only way you could probably make this one work is to be a midterm rental. There's not really any value add to be had with this thing. Still active. Now we're just gonna look back through, what was this, Wednesday? Got a lot of properties saved on this one. 917 Harlan Street. This was land in Indianapolis, correct? There was a house, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's a tear down. It was in a pretty good spot. All these houses around it are $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 houses. You don't have a huge setback, and these do, so maybe that's why people aren't wanting to purchase that one. Next, we've got 2960 Broadway Street. This is only one side of a townhouse or duplex, and I don't think that it's really worth it. I was just interested in it because I'd never looked at a townhouse. Looking at the numbers further, I don't think this was great. That's not good though. Never mind. You can't make that livable space. All right, next. We got 1736 Fogelson. Looks like a good flip. Yeah, I really like this kitchen. I remember new paint, new walls, new flooring. Garage looks like I might need some help. It's still on the market. I don't remember there being much spread in that one. All those, when I'm saying like there's not much spread in them, if somebody has like a really dedicated team that's able to get it done pretty quick, or maybe they do the work themselves and are able to save on labor, a lot of these make sense. Like you can buy nearly any house if you're going to be doing it yourself and make it work. 5738 Norwaldo Ave. I think this one is pretty cool. I had a client send it to me. I am waiting to hear back from them as they were out of town for Thanksgiving. Oh, it's an auction. Okay. Yeah, so I probably need hurry up on this one. It is on January 9th, so we got some time. I think this is a really good house. I think it's got great value add, but it's not selling quite yet. Sherman, 7546 North Sherman. What was this house? Yeah, I didn't get to see the inside of this house. I knew it was in a good spot. I should have went and checked it out, but I didn't. I bet it was really clean in there. Month-to-month lease. Man, that was a pretty good one. Missed out on that. Last one, we have 1402 Kessler Boulevard. Man. This was a good one I missed out on too. I actually had somebody that was watching the stream that hit me up a couple days after and was like, hey, I saw that Kessler house on your stream. Like, what are your thoughts? And then I checked it out and it had already been pending. So they'll probably do exactly what I was saying you should do with this house. I believe it was finishing out the basement and fixing up the kitchen or changing up the kitchen. You need new carpet and new walls in here. But this is so ugly. Just take this out and make it an open concept and you would have bumped the value by 45 grand just by doing that. Yeah, spiral staircase up from the basement. It's got these new cabinets in here. But look, you don't need new cabinets, and those come with the house. Just sell those. Sell them, get new ones, but you're going to make this an open concept anyway, so who cares what you do with the cabinets? It was pretty clean. It didn't need help in this bathroom, but we had a basement that looked like you could probably finish it out and add another bed down there. This house right next door was like $180,000 more. Missed out on that one, but it is what it is, gang. What are you going to do about it? But anyway, that is all that I have for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for coming to check in on The Pulse. As always, I am Julius, and this has been The Pulse. If you liked today's show, please leave a like, a comment with your thoughts, or if you want to even see more of this content, go ahead and click that subscribe button. More of my content is also available on Instagram at juliuspclark.re. I will be starting to post a couple of more educational type videos. I'm going to actually be filming those today. So we'll get those edited up and everything, and then we'll get those posted out to YouTube and Instagram on the Reels. And I will see you guys again tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Thank you so much for stopping by. Bye-bye.